Hey guys, it's Reese again. This is video number 3 of the Vlogger in Paradise. Today's going to be an interview with my friend Adrian, going over some poker history, some things we've done in the casino, some things we've done for poker, and let's just take a second to appreciate how awesome this shirt is and how closely related it is to what I'm trying to do with my vlogs.
Alright, that's all. Treat. Oh my gosh. Wow. We're gonna laugh the whole time?
Yeah.
Alright, you're filming.
Oh boy. Okay. Right here should be good, no?
Yeah.
I'm here with my buddy Adrian, and we're going to talk about a little bit of our poker history and things we've gone through together. It's been a long ass time that we've been friends, almost 20 years. So we have a few stories that we can share today. Adrian, why don't you kick us off with a story?
Well, I'm trying to remember when it all started, and I can't remember because every night was just poker night for us. As long as I've known you, everything was all about poker at the end of the night. Whether we spent our nights together, the last thing we had to do was get a few hands of poker in. Like, there's been times where I've been sitting in this basement for hours just playing poker with you all night, so.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we had to grow up and get jobs and start working at 9 a.m. and 6 a.m.
That didn't stop us the whole time.
No. I remember going to a poker tournament in Port Perry at
Blue Heron
Casino, and doing poker tournaments up there. I remember getting a flat tire on the way there one time.
Yeah, we rented a car just to drive to our first poker tournament. The tire blew out or something like 8 kilometers away from the casino. That didn't stop us. We got there. I remember finishing, there was like 99 people in that poker tournament. Mm-hmm. It was my first major, well, I don't know major, but it was my first big poker tournament in a casino. I didn't win a single hand, but still came like 60 something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting day. It didn't start off the best, but sometimes you gotta make the best of the worst situation. I know we've taken tons of Niagara trips and Port Perry trips at 2 o'clock in the morning and all-nighters and being there for 12 hours and planning trips around the poker, you know? Yeah.
All the time, just planning trips for our poker getaways. And
yeah.
So what draws you to the game of poker?
I just love poker. I'm a numbers guy. Not so good with the words and the letters, but you give me numbers and odds and possibility. I love it. You know, it's not about always making the right moves. I mean, sometimes you just have to play for that hand. You have to read people, which you're very good at. That's why I can't play Reese heads up anymore, because he reads me like a book. But I don't know, I just love it. Something about it, I could just play it for hours. Sometimes, you know, sitting at a poker table, we've done it at the casino. I mean, 8 hours flies by. It feels like it's been 20 minutes.
I know.
So it's one thing I love about it too. It can get frustrating, but it's all in good fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Reese,
yeah,
I have a problem playing like small pocket pairs. You're first to act, and the board comes, everything overcards all on the board, and there's, let's say, 2 or 3 other people in the hand, and you're first to act. What do you do?
So small pocket pairs for me in an early position, I usually limp call, or if you know if you're playing a 1-2, 1-3, usually a $10 to $15 raise, you just call, see a flop, and try and set mine.
What if you're in last position? Would you just kind of maybe call that and hope for like a good flop and maybe slow play?
Absolutely. I mean, low pocket pairs, unless you are in late position and no one's raised, you could take out the blinds maybe, or maybe get a blind to fold would be a time I would raise. But I find opening early with small pocket pairs often opens yourself up to a 3-bet that you really can't call because you are set mining. You're going to limp call or just fold them. To be honest, you're gonna fold to a raise of 25 or 30 anyway. You're basically just throwing away money sometimes at that point.
Yeah, but the point. What frustrates you about poker the most?
I don't know if there's a frustrating aspect. Definitely having a downswing is not always fun. Where you have a couple losing sessions in a row, I think it makes it tough to go back that 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th time, whatever it happens to be. And really get back into the mode of, okay, I'm gonna crush this session. Even if you double or 1.5 times your money, let's say you buy them for $300 and you walk out with $750. That's a profitable session. That's a win for you that day. Take it. Don't try and win all your money back in one session, because that can be a recipe for disaster. Definitely take your wins as they come. Yeah, that'd be just a small little piece of advice, and try and minimize your downswings if you can. If you're not playing well, your head's not right, if you're on tilt, just call it a day sometimes and just come back another day.
And regroup.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to mention your poker skills, because I mean,
they're terrible. Absolutely terrible.
To me, they're through the roof. We went to a casino a few months ago, and instead of me gambling, I just gave Reese my money, and I was like, here you go. So your stack's a little bit bigger, and you can give me something in return. I just think when Reese is on the table, he likes to control the table. You definitely know when Reese is sitting at the table. If you just sit down. As a new person at a casino sitting at a new table, you will know that Reese is at the table within like 4 or 5 hands, probably less, and I think that's good. He's a very intimidating player to play against. I've been playing against him for almost 20 years. I still have no idea how to play against him. We do like to go through hands afterwards, which I think is fun. I think it's great.
Oh, all the time.
We do it with our other friends, your brother. There's been times in this basement where we've had to stop playing poker because we had to argue about how this hand should or should not be played for like half an hour. We're all arguing about the same hand. I think that's great. Yeah. Because we all have our different ways of playing.
Yeah, poker's definitely a mental game, and if you're not there, you can lose a couple buy-ins pretty quickly in a poker game. So, just making sure that you're there mentally and focused and playing your game.
And Reese definitely gets focused. Usually, like the last 20 minutes, half hour car ride is usually silence with some upbeat music to get him in the zone. I try not to ask him too many questions because I can tell he's getting into what we call poker mode, and I can just see it written all over his face.
Yep.
He takes it very, very seriously, but like anybody, but like any good poker player, he doesn't like to lose.
Of course.
It's really cool. It's really cool to watch Reese in action. There's some times where instead of me playing poker, sometimes I'd rather just sit behind Reese and watch him do his thing. Yeah.
That's awesome,
sure.
Man.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, to all the other poker players out there, I mean, keep playing. It's something that we all love. Any poker player is a friend of mine and is welcome to our table, I'm sure, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
No, that's it. Just keep playing. Keep the cards rolling. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you came.
Thanks,
for doing
man.
the video.
Thanks for having me, man.
Somehow we managed to fucking match. I don't know how that worked out, but whatever. Alright guys, so thank you for tuning in. This was video number 3 of the Vlogger in Paradise. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And again, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to comment down below and make sure you hit that like button. Thanks guys. Peace.
Okay, Adrian, why should Reese win this competition to go to the Bahamas and play there?
Well, as much as I hate complimenting Reese, Reese is a pretty stand-up guy. He's charismatic, he's friendly, he's very positive. Even though he's younger than me, I look up to him very much.
And do you think that if he wins, he should bring his girlfriend with him?
No, he should bring his best friend, which is me, because he needs a fellow man, poker player with him, not his girlfriend.
But the beach?
Well, the beach, that's my job. I will be getting him drinks, making sure he's relaxed, but also making sure that his brain is in the right spot.
Oh, okay.
And that should be in poker mode.